Hello everyone, welcome back to Codezilla. Today we are again back with another problem solving question which we will be solving out today. So today's question will be although of two parts. Like today I will be solving in the basic way, basic manner in which everyone can solve it, and tomorrow I will be introducing you a new approach to solve that problem because there is a specific case which is written in the question and we have to consider this also. But I can't directly jump to that solution because the basic part is also a bit more logical. So now let's see the question and try to solve it with the first intuition or the first logic which we can thought of. So this is the question which is in front of us. It is two sum problem. So what does this problem mean? So doing it in our traditional way, taking the screenshot, going to our OneNote and then trying to find out any of the which or which we can put here so that we can get the answer. Yeah, so here is our problem statement. Now let's get started. So first of all, the problem statement is to sum, and now let's see what it is because from the name we can't understand anything like what does this to sum mean. So in actual, we will be given an array of numbers. So an array of nums array will be given to us, which will be having some sort of numbers. Now we have to return the indexes of two numbers such that they add up to the target. Okay, so we will be given an array and a target value also, and we just have to return a number, which will two numbers actually, which will add up and give us equals target. That's our target. That's our goal actually. We can't say that's our target because target is already used in the question. So that's the problem statement. It might be very much simple to understand you in the first instance also. If you are just able to see the problem statement and you understand bit of English, you will be able to understand like array will be given to us just adding two numbers and getting it equal to the target and returning the indexes of both of those numbers. Now if we have to give example, so 2, 7, 11, 15 is the array which is given to us and the target is equals to 9. So what we have to do is we have to return the index of those two numbers which will add up and give me the sum as well. The target sum equals to target. So if I will sum up both of these numbers, 2 plus 7, it is equals to t means the target. So at the end I have to just return 0 and 1 which are indexes of both of these numbers. So that's how our answer is. Now let's think about the intuition. So intuition, or I can say the logic basically, what logic we can apply here is, so if we are given with an array, and what we have to do is, it will have certain values like 2, 7, 11, and 15. So what if instead of having our target as 9, it will be sort of, because if we take the target as 9, it will be way more easier for us because it happens in the first instance, so we can't go for a deep dry run. So what if the target which we have is somehow equals to 26? Just suppose if target is 26. Now how can we approach a problem? What if what if we will take two pointers? One will be starting from the beginning and one will be starting from the numbers next number like the from the beginning plus one, and we will add them and we will check if it is equal to the target or not. So what we can do is we make a for loop which will iterate from I equals to 0 till the size minus 1. Obviously size minus 1. I will tell you this in the later half. And then we have another for loop which will be running from j equals to I plus 1, and it will be going till size means till the end, and then we will check the statement. So what we will be doing is, if 2, 7, 11, 15 is the number given to us, then we will iterate in the array and try to find out from the first, our one pointer will be here I, one pointer is here j. So we will add up both of these 9. Our target is, by the way, 26. We need 26. So is 9 equals to 26? No. Then we will increase our jth pointer. It will go to 11. Then 2 plus 11. It will add up to give us 13, which is also not the answer. Then we will again increase the j pointer. it will reach 17. So that too is not equal to 26. So it is done. Our loop is done. In the next instance, we will go to 7. Our one pointer will be standing at the 7. Here will be our I, here will be our J. Now we will again start to iterate in this array in the similar manner. Our target is still 26, which we haven't achieved till now. And what we can do is, we will again start adding it. It will be giving us 18, which is not the answer. Then we will again add up, and we will get 7 plus 15, which will be 22, but it is also not equal to 26. So we are not getting answer from the two iterations. Our J has gone here to here. Now let's talk about the next iteration, which is 2, 7, 11, 15, where our I will be here, where our J will be here. Now let's see, can we get 26? And if we add both of these, it will give us 26 as the answer. So that's what we need. So we will be returning the answer as 0, 1, 2, 3, means the indexes which you have. And we will be returning off I, J, and that will be our answer. So that's how the approach we can follow on for now on now only. At the end of the video, I will be telling you some things which you need to learn for going for the optimal solution, which we will be doing we will be doing actually similar question tomorrow also, but with a different approach, with a more optimized approach, with different data sets, I can say. Uh, but let's see that tomorrow only. Why we need to think about that today. Along with that, if we doesn't get any of the numbers, or if we didn't achieve the target, what if it is given as 28 and we didn't able to achieve the sum as this, we can just return off the empty ones. So it will be -1 and -1. So that's what we can do. So approach is pretty much simple. It will be sort of a brute force attack on the question. Brute force generally means if you go with a totally unoptimized way and with the clear view, like if you encounter this question for the first time, will you go for the optimal solution at first? For sure not. But if you are doing this for second time, third time, just for the practice purpose, then you can go for the optimized. So now let's try to solve it with the unoptimized only, and the approach which I have told. First of all, let's take a number n equals to nums dot size, means we have got the size of the array. Then we can start off our for loop. What I was talking about, for loop from int I equals to 0, it will be going till the n and I plus plus. Now if we go back, and what I have written is size minus 1. So we have to go till less than size minus 1, because what will happen, we are taking both of the pointers I and j one after each, like, so we have to give actually two numbers. We have to give it, like, if target is given to us, just suppose the target is given 4 to us, and if we have both of the pointers, like, let me frame the question again. Target is equals to 4, and we have this 2, 7, 11, 15. And in the question, it is written we have to return the numbers, that two numbers actually. It is not a similar number which we have to return. So means if we take both of the pointers in the beginning only, like I and j are both here, then if we add in the beginning, we will reach the target, that is 4. So we have to return, by the way, 0 or 0. But that is not the case. We have written two different numbers. That's what we need. So we need a number which are different. So in that case, we have to place I here and j one after I, so that we can point. And what if I doesn't make this statement? If I doesn't write -1, in that case, what will happen? It will go out of the bounds. I will for sure reach at the end, that is still 15. But in that case, j will be out of the bounds, because there is no number at the fourth index. As here there is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So indexes are only till 3. So when I will be at 3, then j needs to be at I plus 1, which means j will be at 4, and 4 is not indexed, so it will go out of the bounds. Okay, first loop is done. Let's get into the second step. Another for loop I have set, which will be going from I plus 1. So for loop int j, let's take it at as j, it will be I plus 1 because we doesn't want both of the pointers to be at same position. And then it should go till n. It should go till last. And then just doing j plus plus. Now there's a simple case which we have to write, that is the if condition. If we match the condition, if the nums ith index plus if the nums jth index becomes equals to the target, in that case, we have to return. And what we have to return, by the way, so here you can see that vector int is the thing which we have to return. So vector int simply means we can say a dynamic array, or an simple form you can say it as an array. So these terminologies you have to learn, by the way, while going in the course only, because these are the basic things. If you keep on running from these terminologies like vector, okay, in the question it is written vector int, so I can't solve it. Okay, so I'm not going to solve it in this way. I will find an alternative way. Then you are for sure in a wrong line of problem solving, because in problem solving you will encounter new things which you have to learn. So in that case, if the sum of both of those numbers reaches the target, just return I and j. So will this code run right now? Just think about it. We are just finding the target, and if it match, it will run. You might be thinking it might run, but in actual it will not, because this is a function, and this is a non-void function, by the way. And what will happen if we try to run it right now? It will give us error, because this is a non-void function, and then in a non-void function you have to return anything which is written here. So vector int is the thing which we have to return. So here we are returning, then why will it give error? Because it is just because of the if case. If this case happens, then only. But this problem, or we can say this function, want insurance. CPP doesn't trust us, like we will give answer or not. So that's why it want insurance, and insurance generally means it want a thing to be returned. So we can return the empty, but still, now let's run this and see what error we will get. Yeah. So in a non-void function doesn't return any value, so that will cause an error. So here, what we have to do, we have to go ahead and just write a simple return this. I didn't add anything else. I just gave it insurance. Like, okay, if I doesn't give you answer, if my algorithm doesn't give the answer, I will give at least the empty one. I will at least give the empty one. So it got insurance, it allowed me, and our answer got accepted here easily. Now let's submit this and see if it works or not. Here is the summation, and here it is done. So we have solved the problem. So you might be thinking, why I was telling, like, okay, this question has been submitted, so why we need to solve it again? Like, this question is already solved, Satyam. So why we need to solve it again? The answer is, if you go below, you will find a constraint. Can you come with an algorithm that can solve this in less than big O of n square time complexity? And if I submit this again, then we will get an analyzed complexity thing. Then you will understand the time complexity of this algorithm is big O of n square. Analyzed complexity, it will be giving us big O of n square. Yeah, big O of n square. And the question is telling us, Satyam, can you solve it out? Whatever is your name, can you solve it inside inside the big O of n square time complexity? So for that, we need to make another algorithm. This will not work because there are two for loops which we are writing, and both of them are nested. So that's why it will not work. So tomorrow we will be solving off with an optimized one, because in for the optimization we need certain things which we need to understand, and I am writing it here. So tomorrow, if you come again back for this video lecture, first of all, the approach and how we are going to solve this problem might be totally different from right now. So what you need to learn is about map. I would say uh, you have to learn about map or unordered map in CPP, or we can say hash map sort of thing in Java. So these things you need to learn in CPP, And what these things are, you need to Google, you need to use ChatGPT or any of the resources and try to figure out what is map and unordered map. Although in the video I will come and I will give a brief about both of them, but if you have knowledge about these two terminologies, then it will be way more beneficial for you. And and if you think, okay, tomorrow's lecture will be on map and unordered map, so I will not attend this because I doesn't know about these terminologies, then buddy, you are actually in a wrong place. You need to learn new things in this journey. So that's all for the video. Tomorrow we will be solving the same question with a different approach, but and with a different mindset, we can say, and with different time complexity also. So that's all for the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you will solve it in this basic way. Then we will try to optimize this and then submit it and then see the time complexity, whatever we will get here. So that's all. Thanks for watching.